Hello guys, this is Cassie. So on this video, I just want to break down a trade I took on synthetic indices. You see, one thing in the trading industry is that the market keeps on providing with you opportunity, lots of opportunity. It's now left for you to sieve out the quality ones from the from the other ones, because there's so many setup out there that are not quality. So let's get to the chart. So this setup was on the 1 hour time frame. If you have been watching my video, you already know my entry model, which is, for those that are watching this video for the first time, this this so I take my entry from here. So this is what you want to see. You understand? So you can call this liquidity or inducement, but it is more than this. You understand? Now, this trade was 1:3, and my entry was from this point, the blue line was, and my stop loss was above this red line, and my take profit was this purple line. Now, funny enough, this trade has already, when I saw this trade, it wasn't like I was busy. I saw this trade earlier on, but I didn't place it because most of my trade I use pending order in case I'm not on the chart. And if you have been trading the synthetic market, you notice that to set alarm is difficult. You understand? You cannot set alarm if you have been trading the synthetic market. So I just place pending order unless you're on the chart. So my entry was here, was the high that was swept by this guy, and I used this as my liquidity. So when I saw the trade, it was late, price tapped on it, price was here, and look at when I shared the trade with my students, and you could see me telling them that we missed an opportunity here on this trade. But if in any way price reverses, is fine. This was me when I was telling them. And luckily for us, price reversed, tagged us along, and we held till our take profit. This trade took, let me say, 3 days. Yes, 3 days before the take profit was hit. You can see the ranging, broke structure, changed change structure again, and all that. So let me just quickly show you guys, break down the reason behind this trade. First thing first, this was when I shared the trade with my student. You can see it here. And this was when the trade hit take profit. So what was the idea behind the trade? On the 4 hours time frame, I had price create a lower low, lower high, lower low. The same thing continued. Now, this supply, I had this supply zone, which I used as my liquidity, because why I use this supply zone as my liquidity is coming to the 1 hour, you could see that we had this low that was taken away by this particular low, and we had a break of structure here, and we had another break of structure. So this guy was my liquidity, and that was why I used this supply zone as my liquidity, and here was my take profit. Already on the 4 hours time frame, trend is bearish. We had this higher high, higher low, higher high. We had price create lower low, lower high, lower low. Continued that way. So structure was what? Bearish already on the 4 hours time frame. Now, I will tell you guys the reason behind this trade. Let's go to our bias time frame, because my entry was on 1 hour. So since my entry was from 1 hour, the 4 hours was also bearish. So coming to the monthly time frame, on the monthly time frame, we had price tapped on this fair value gap here. Price is already bearish, tapped on this fair value gap, targeting this particular low. So where price is coming from this fair value gap, targeting this particular low. Now coming to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I had what? Lower low, lower high, lower low. I had one break to the upside which took away this guy. But that doesn't mean that trend has changed. One break doesn't signify change of what? Character. Now, what did I do? I capitalized on what? On taking the sell, since because the monthly time frame was my what? Was my main edge and main advantage. And since I was taking the trade from the 1 hour, my 4 hours was also bearish. So on the daily time frame, I had price coming from what? This daily liquidity, this zone here. Yes, let me show you. I had price coming from here, from this zone here. So price tapped on the liquidity here, which I also took this particular trade. Yes, I took this particular trade. So right now I knew where price was coming from, and I knew that if price was coming from here, my take profit for this particular setup was here. Now at that point, or at the journey, throughout the journey, price gave this setup, which was the one I now took here. And that was how what I capitalized and what took another opportunity. So you can see that the daily is also bearish. Look at the daily time frame. You can see price creating what? Lower lows and lower highs. Lower low, lower high, lower low. You understand? So I capitalized on what? The opportunity market gave, and what? Still took that trade. Now coming to the 4 hours time frame, you could see that price is also bearish, like I said, and my entry was from the 1 hour time frame. I won't lie to you, this trade actually wasn't that easy, because you could see that when price triggered, tagged us along, he also what? From this point, he also gave another structure of mine, which I didn't take. I was kind of being conservative, since I'm already on this trade. There's no need taking multiple entry. You understand? So you can see that it changed structure again. Almost took, because this red line was where my SLO almost took us out, and what? Later what? Dumped. The ranging of this trade was so much. You could see how price was ranging until it was able to break out that zone. This was when the trade hit take profit, and this was when I got notification that the trade has hit take profit. And this was the aftermath of the trade. So it wasn't that easy, but when it comes to trading, if you're going to make money here, you're going to be able to what? To hold. You're going to be able to hold your trades, and irrespective of what the market wants to, the games the market want to play, you want to what? Be confident and trust your analysis so much. So if you liked this video and you enjoyed this content, all you need to do is follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trade with Cassie. We're also on Instagram, Trade with Cassie, and we are also on TikTok, Trade with Cassie. Thanks for watching. God bless you.